stand-up desk.
Okay, so let's talk about the Bragg Factor because that's very few people on here are doctors, so they're not going to have the problems you had treating patients. But the Bragg Factor is kind of how you got to be a top doctor, right?
Yes.
Tell
The
them your
Bragg
story. Tell them how you came up through the ranks and being a female in a male-dominated business.
Yes, I was in a group where I was the only female, and all the other people in the group were surgeons, and I was pushing non-surgical treatment. So it was kind of different from what they were doing. And so when patients would come, and I would tell them I was an interventional pain specialist, meaning that I tried to intervene and do things for your pain without surgery. People hadn't heard of it when I first came around here. And so I said, oh my God, I have to eat. I have to pay my mortgage. How am I going to do this? Well, medical school didn't really teach me anything about marketing, none whatsoever. And I had decided I would go to networking events, Tom, and I
Hmm.
would say, hi, I'm Dr. Bragg. Nice to meet you. And the people would look at me like, okay, so what? And that was it.
Uh-huh.
Because I didn't really know how to work a room. But I realized that I had to work a room, be able to say something that was memorable so people would understand what I did, remember me, and want to come to me and learn how to break the circles where people were congregated in a networking event and be able to break it, the ice, and make them want to talk with me.
Right.
And so I use what I call the Bragg Factor because patients would say they would get my name mixed up. Now, what's your name, Dr. Greg, Dr. Drag, or what? So one day, an elderly patient said to me, "You mean brag like the army base?" I'm like, "Brag like the army base." So I realized, hey, that's what I need to call myself, the Bragg Factor, then, because everyone here, military town, knew Bragg. And so I would say, Dr. Bragg like the army base.
Well,
And
hopefully that
so
lasts for a while because they're trying to change the name.
I know they tried to change the name, but